Okay, Tom in Orange City. Here's your LC5304. Getting ready now to assemble the adapters. And once I get the adapters done, then I need to build the display board. And then we'll start putting it in the radio. Yeah, more to come. Okay, there's your display board and the two adapters, along with the LC5304. Getting ready to take the radio apart and get busy. Okay, peeling the saran wrap off of here. Found the price label, but what I noticed that the box is a little bit beat up. I hope that it's a new radio inside there. This stuff's pain in the ass to get off. See that bad spot right there? This stuff's a pain in the butt to get off. I thought these boxes were all pristine, but I guess not. Anyway, there it is. I got 15 miles of saran wrap. No, I'm not going to put that back on. Alright. Let's see. If I can position the camera where you can see me get into it. This one's been out of the box. It's upside down now. Take it out and see what it looks like. The bubble wrap is supposed to be around the radio, just laying in the box. It's in pretty damn good condition. Isn't that pretty? Date of manufacture, 1995, December. Alright, Tom. I'm on the get inside of it. I got to get some tape. Now there's some scratches on the bezel there. But it's still a beautiful radio. I got my red tape. I'm gonna put around that to protect that chrome, keep anything else from happening to it, and I'll get busy. Okay, more to come. Okay, one more thing I thought I might better do. Let's check the accessory box because somebody's been in it. Okay. Looks like we got everything. I see the power cord, microphone, and the binding screws and stuff, so I think we're good. Okay. Alright. Just checking the radio out here before I do anything to it. Where's the RF gain? Right there. That's RF. That S meter's right on the money. 100 microvolts, channel 20, 30% modulation. Reading an S9 exactly. And not reading an S9 on lower sideband. Pretty low there. So either it's off frequency, could just be the meter too, but that's why I check them before I do anything to them. That's pretty low. All right, let's do some transmit test. All right, with this on lower sideband, we should be at 27204, which we are. Okay, a little bit high, but not much. I'll switch to upper sideband, check for 27206, and that's what we got. Okay. So, looks like it's on frequency, so I'm not real sure about the receiver, but I will straighten that out before I proceed. Okay, let's do some power checks while we're here, and we'll just start with AM. Okay, I have a 10-watt slug on that side and a 25-watt slug on that side. Okay. So we're reading on that bottom scale. 20 is 2 watts, 40 is 4 watts, 60 is 6 watts, of course. So we're dead keying a little bit over 5 watts. And let me talk into it. Okay, audio 1 2, 1 2 audio 1 2. So we got over 25 watts of peak power, a little bit over 25 watts. On AM, let's go to lower sideband. Hello, audio. I got good peak power, but the RMS power sucks. And there's no power adjustment on these. Alright, could just be my microphone too, because that says that we got 10 watts RMS out and about 20 watts peak. Okay, that's on sideband. Alright. Okay, we ought to do more than that once I get through tuning it up, but got to find out what's wrong with lower sideband right now. Okay, more to come. Okay. Bottom side doesn't look too bad. Not really sure what that is. I'll take some alcohol and see if I can clean that up. Bottom side looks pretty good. Let's see what it looks like on the top side, or vice versa. This is actually the bottom. Hang on. The speaker wires are still hooked up. That's a good sign. Tom, it looks real good inside. I don't think anybody's ever been in it. Well, I say that. Somebody may have been in here with a golden screwdriver. I can't really tell on that part, but it looks like the limiters are still in place. So that's good. So it may in fact be a new old stock radio. Okay. Well, let me see if I can figure out what's wrong with lower sideband. More to come. Okay, all it needed was a really good alignment. I think I might have one weak cap, so I'm going to replace that. I'll probably replace a couple more while I'm in there. But there it is. Okay, and while I was in there, I went ahead and did the clarifier mod. Let's see. Probably, hang on, let me put my test mic connector in there. It doesn't have a microphone element on it, so I can key it without the audio interfering with the frequency. Okay, so right now we're on channel 20. I'll tell you what, let's move on up to 40. With our 27405, that's center slot. We slide down to 399, which lets you get to the 0, and then it goes up to 411. Okay, so it's almost perfect. If it would go down a little bit more, we'd have been great. And I might change out our 175 so it would go down a little bit more to the 0. I think our 175 is a 2.2K, so I might put like a 1K in there so that we can get down to the 0 going down. We can get to the 0 going up, but I'd like to be able to get to the 0 going down too. And these old Cobras, the clarifier knobs are just nice and tight. Even the Ranger built ones. So, they used good quality stuff when they made these. Alright, more to come. Okay, that was a bad capacitor. This guy right here. Notice how he's a different color than the rest of them. I had a green one, but I didn't have one to match these. But got him in there now and took care of that problem. I was able to adjust the signal up even more. Okay, more to come. Okay, I'm upgrading this cap here from 1025 volt. It's really big compared to today's, but look what I found. That damned old brown glue that Dynascan Uniden was putting in these things that caused the leads to corrode, so I'm going to get rid of that. I got to looking around, I found a few more spots. There's some right there, some right there, some right there. I'm going to get rid of all that shit before I finish up. And there's some right there too. Fortunately, this is on the top of the parts, so that should be pretty easy to get off. I don't think that'll cause corrosion. Look there. I don't even know what that's doing there. There's some of it there, right there. I don't see any around the PLL section, which is outstanding. Oh, well, there's a little bit right there. So I'll get that off. But Uniden used to put a lot of it around the SWR circuit back here. I don't see any back there. I see some on that guy right there. Oh boy. I just love cleaning that stuff off. Okay, better get started. Okay, I got, I think, all of it. If not, I got most of it. If it's just stuck to the top of the part, I didn't really go after that much, because those things got tiny little leads. You have to really pull on it to get the glue loose. This guy here, I wound up just taking him out and getting all the glue off of that. I was just throwing it away, and then I said, well, you know what? I bet he might like to see how much glue was in there. So I saved it up here on the workbench as I was pulling it out. But I think I got most of it. I see, you know, there's still some on the top of these, especially these little inductors like that. If I yank on them and try to get that glue loose or bend them too much, those little tiny leads will break, and I don't have any replacements for them. So I didn't yank on them that much. Okay, I'm going to replace this cap with a larger cap. That's your filter cap for your DC. All these that I checked back here in the back, the values checked good. In other words, they weren't shorted. Okay, some of them I could get a capacitance reading on, other ones I couldn't. You know, but I used an ohm meter and ohmed them out to make sure that they were not shorted. So I think we're good there. It was mostly those old gray ones or light blue ones that Uniden used that would short out, but these, the ones that Ranger used, seem to be fine. I'm just replacing that one so we get more filtering. Oh, and I still got some glue right there I need to clean up. Okay, more to come. Okay, that's what they used to glue the capacitor in place, I guess, for the wave soldering. But it's gone now. Okay. Okay, Tom. Upgraded that 1000 to a 4700 at 25, so we'll get some good filtering out of this. Okay. Okay. Got the front panel all tore down. Look at what I found. More of that damn glue holding that lens on. So I hope it comes off easy so I don't break the damn thing. Okay, more to come. Well, even after me carefully scraping all the damn glue off, it still broke when I pushed it in because some glue got in behind it there. and I think it's kind of brittle anyway, but we're going to replace it. Going to get a nice new blue one. Okay, got the channel selector display assembly out. Getting ready to remove the display from it and get rid of this ribbon cable back here, and I'll be installing the adapters where that ribbon cable was at. Okay, more to come. Okay, got the channel selector adapter installed. Getting ready to trim these leads off, and then I'm going to put some hot glue underneath there to help support it in the back. That way to make sure it doesn't break the leads on the board, because when you push the connector in, you're pushing down on the back of that, and if you look, there's a little bit of leverage. So put that hot glue in there, and that'll help support the back of it when you're pushing that in, for all you guys that are installing these. Okay? Alright, more to come. Okay, finished product. You see that hot glue underneath the back there will help support that when you go to push down on it to install that connector. Okay, and for all you knuckleheads that are still freaking out about me using hot glue, go back and look at the videos where I showed you how to use the alcohol to get rid of it. Just any kind of alcohol, rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. Just smear it around on this, and you can pick all this hot glue out without any trouble. It comes out really easy. So there it is. Okay, Tom, I'll move on to the radio now. Okay, this little guy right here, I need to replace him, not because he's bad, but because he is interfering with the adapter. See, the adapter has to go in these holes here, and he gets up against it, keeps it from going in place over here. So what I'll do is get one and a smaller one with longer leads and just move him out of the way. Okay, got the radio adapter installed. Getting ready to put the board in. More to come. Okay, got the 3-digit display installed. Okay, got the area around it painted black so that it won't show through the window. Alright. Yes, I used hot glue around it to help hold it in place. It's held in place by 2 screws and 2 standoffs. So I don't think it's going to move, but the hot glue is there just to make sure of that. Okay. All right. Now I need to put the channel selector back in there and start wiring it up. Okay, Tom. Turns out that this PLL chip does not have the tri-state function. Although it says 8719 on it, there's only 128 channels in it, not 192. So I got a brand new PLL chip right there. I'll put in here in place of this one. This one's still good, so I'll send it back with the radio so you'll have it, but I'm going to put this one in there so we can get all 192 channels. Okay? More to come. Okay. Give you an update. Replace the CPU, also put a socket in there. Okay, now we have 192 channels. Getting ready now to mount the connector for the frequency counter. Okay, these are the cables I had made up. They're a little longer than the ones that come with it, so that I can go around the front of the radio and follow the other wiring and go to the pickup points over there. Alright, but this guy here will go right in between your speaker connectors and the power connector right in there. Getting ready to drill a pilot hole in there, and then I can take my nibbler and square up the hole to where this will fit through there. Okay, More to come. Okay, there it is. Underneath the power connector, or actually that's going to be right above the power connector. There's your speakers. So your counter will plug in right here. Just a little bit of room in there, so. Alright, moving along. Okay, buddy. Got your counter connection harness all put in. I need to dress it, of course, tie everything up, but I'm just showing you here that it's working. Now this is my counter here. I've got switches on it where I can change things around, but I got yours sitting right here. I'm fixing to go into it and set it up for 7.8. Okay, more to come. Okay, one last shot of the inside of it here. I'm going to put the face back on it and button her up. And I remembered to take the plastic off the 3-digit display. Okay, thought I'd get a shot of it all put back together there, Tom. Still got to do your frequency counter. Okay. Alright, more to come. Okay, Tom in Orange City. This is your 148 with the LC5304 CPU board installed. And this is your counter. Got the harness all wired up inside the radio. Made the modifications to the counter so that it works. And I'm turning the clarifier. Okay. And it's pretty accurate too. I don't know if you can read that. Okay. So you're all set. Okay, Tom, I'm gonna get her boxed up and shipped out. Sure hope you enjoy the setup. It was my pleasure to set it up for you. 7-3, everybody.